wrote this. I'm going to read it. The Distance of Love by Mark Beatty. Holly and Briley are both great friends, but they live in two different cities. Holly lives in Barcelona. She is in an exchange program, and Briley is a student at a local school in Atlanta, Georgia. This is the story of them being together until choices forced them to never see each other again. Scene 1, exterior. Holly and Briley stand in front of school talking. Morning. This is when Holly is still in Atlanta. Holly, I'm going to finally be able to pursue my dream. Briley, the dream will not keep me from seeing you as much as I do now. Holly, I will master the art of theater in a unique atmosphere that is different from this boring town. I will sacrifice your presence if necessary. Briley, you are telling me that this home we grew up in is not good enough to study acting? I must sacrifice meaningful experiences with you because of a dream that could be accomplished in a local theater. Holly, no. This dream is not only because of the wanting to learn acting. I will experience a different environment. I can use the new visuals and conversations with a dynamic variation of what is being forced in front of me at home. Bradley, I understand. End scene. Scene 2. This is the exterior. Well, it means it's outside. Holly moves to Barcelona, Spain. It's daylight in front of a building for studying acting. Holly. Hello, Briley. I have learned so much this year. I can't wait to perform my first show tonight. I am Nadine Mora, the leader of an underground robot building militia. La Cellula, the Cell. I will lead the Cell to defeat the rival organization harassing the communities until Nadine dies in a final battle on the streets of Barcelona. Briley, okay, well, I am hoping to see you in a play one day. I have some great news also. Holly, I have to hurry back, but you can tell me quick. Briley, I'm going to the architecture program for Northwest University. I'm moving to Spain. What? Holly, you are moving to Barcelona? Briley, no, since I'm going to Virginia for architecture, I'm going to Madrid. Holly, I am so busy, I don't think I can go to Madrid to meet you. You will have to come to Barcelona if you can. Briley, okay. End scene. Okay, scene 3. This is the exterior. The outside. Holly is standing outside of a theater in Barcelona. Okay. Holly, hey, I have accepted a 2-year tour with the acting company. Teatro Aurora. I will be finally living my dream working with a professional company. Briley, I have already enrolled in a university for architecture. I have no reason to see you anymore. Holly, you will see me in the theater. Briley, okay. Holly, see you in the building you create. That's the end of the scene. Okay, that's the end of the script. Well, yeah. It's kind of short. You could, I don't know, if I really wanted to add to it, I guess I could, but I don't. It's just script. Okay, so now I've taken 5 minutes. So now I have to do another 7 minutes of just sitting here and randomly thinking up stuff. So then, okay, I guess I could have written a longer script, but I didn't. So that's not, you have to do with what you got. Of course, I create, whatever. I'm not gonna. Well, can't be silent. I have to say something. All right. For some reason, you can't just film yourself not doing anything. So it's a requirement if you turn a camera on to sit there and actually talk, because I guess it would be meaningless or no point in actually filming the person. But people could do expression like stuff. People like watching that, I guess. People that like watching people doing expressions. So let's see. I have a toothpick. I bet people, I can't show it because it's a violation of my rules. No wooden objects. I can't show wooden objects on camera unless I sign a waiver that I type up myself. So that would be okay. I haven't typed one up, so I have to sign that first. Let's see. All right. Well, oh yeah, this no promotions or whatever. I don't promote things. Well, not yet. So this is all just freelance talking. I guess is that what that's called? I don't know. When you talk freely, I guess. I guess so. So I guess I could analyze the script. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you could discuss the script. Well, the girl decided to go do theater. The boy wanted to be an architect. They ironically went to the same country, but they never saw each other again. I don't know if that's sad or just, that's just the way people move. Literally, that's literally what they did. He enrolled in the University of Virginia, but he went to a program in high school that was with Northwest University, which is not real. That's a fake place. At least I think it is, because I made it up. And then, so yeah. And so then after that, he went to Madrid. I don't know why I chose Spain, but I guess that's interesting because Spain's an interesting country, I guess. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. And then, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I don't know what else to talk about with that script because, they were outside all the time. They were never inside talking. So that may be something. I don't know if that's symbolic in any way. I don't think so. I think that's just the way I did it. I thought of exterior when I wrote the scene title. So it's an interesting thing I learned about script writing. You have to write, what the scene is going to be like. So it's not confusing for the actors. Because, maybe some actors don't know how to act unless they read everything on the paper, I guess. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I guess. Javelin. I could do a story about a javelin. And it'd be some kid, like a person that would have a toothpick in their hand because they'd be, the dimensions to be the size of someone holding a toothpick, and it would look like a javelin in their hands. So they would be, their dimensions would not be like a typical person. And then and then they could throw something. They could throw the javelin in a competition. Now, I guess nobody really does stories about stuff that doesn't really happen. There's no actual activity in it. It's just pretty much exactly what people would expect to see happen, or when they think about a certain thing, like track. So it's just a story about them going and doing track, and there's no real conflict, like a conflict. There's no conflict like activity. There's no argument, or there's no rivalry between competitors. And that could be interesting if it was written correctly, but that would be really detailed, kind of boring. I don't think people would really find that interesting. Okay, so I'm running around in a circle, so that's not going to work. I feel like 3 minutes have moved. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so you got a few seconds left. I mean, well, I wrote a script. So I've written other scripts. I've written longer ones, but I'm not going to talk about them because that's not what this video is for. This one is for that script, and then me just talking about random stuff. So, yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. Okay. Bye.